Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we are going to cover the week of October 4th through the 10th. It is, astrologically speaking, a very powerful week. We have a new moon on Wednesday. We have two planets, two big planets, Pluto and Saturn, that are moving direct. Pluto's moving direct in conjunction with that new moon, and we have Saturn moving direct on the 1010 gateway. So this is a week where I really believe that it'll be about stepping onto your soul's path, answering the call of your soul. It's a very big week. So I wanted to get some high vibe overall energy for you for the week. Really appreciate if you'd hit the thumbs up and help me to get these videos out there to other people. That's the only way it really seems to work here. So I'd appreciate that. And let's see what you have going on. This feels powerful. Okay. So you have 42. Okay, so what's interesting is Pluto is at 24 degrees. It's the same numbers. It's that energy of the 6. Saturn is at the energy of the 6. And we have Jupiter in Aquarius, which it actually is, innovation. And you have escape, Mars and Pluto. Mars and Pluto are having an interesting conversation this week. And we have Mercury in Gemini, excitement. So, all right, let's take a look at this. This is the energy around this whole week. I didn't want to just split off the new moon from everything else because it feels like they're all working together to motivate you. So I wanted to give you a mantra for the week, and I would use this every day. I have clear vision and I take inspired action. We have innovation, excitement, and escape. That sounds like you're definitely going to be, moving into a new direction. You have the light body guide. The light body guide, lately you have noticed some strange things happening within you. Your light body is moving into higher vibration as this shift occurs. You may not feel like your normal self. This guide comes to let you know that being absent-minded, forgetful, unclear in your thinking, or feeling heart palpitations and other strange sensations is perfectly normal during this time. The light body guide encourages you to drink lots of water, get plenty of rest. The butterfly over his heart is a symbol for you to contemplate. He is here to reassure you that you'll be back to feeling normal very soon. This energy has definitely been messing with my ability to focus. And so this week, I think a little clarity comes in if you are tuned in. So take the time to tune in. And so this escape, if you'll notice, the Buddha sitting there is in the seated position of meditation. And this looks like dream time here. And there is energy over the end of the week around Friday night where I would definitely be paying attention to my dreams. There's a lot of reasons to do so. I'm not going to get into all of them, but there's going to be messages coming through. And this innovation and excitement. I think this new moon and this energy of some of these big planets finally moving forward is going to be very inspirational and ways to get excited about new ways of creating what it is that you're seeking to do. I don't want you to expect the results to happen quickly. They are probably not likely to do that until we get maybe 5-6 months down the road. So along about the time of your birthday season there if you are an Aquarius sun. But this energy is like getting the clarity of knowing what it is, feeling inspired, and it's an opportunity to start moving in that direction as far as like meditating on it, thinking about it, getting excited about it, doing the research on it, taking actual action to initiate. It's probably not a good idea while Mercury is in retrograde anyway. And then you have Jupiter going to move direct on the 17th in conjunction with that full moon, and not full moon, but Mercury moving direct. And so that is happening in your sign also. And so I think by the middle of the month, it'll be a good time to start taking steps forward. So let's look at what's going on this week. You have so many cards coming out. Okay. So we start off with the moon in Virgo on Monday. This energy really wants to encourage you to get focused on where you want to make a change. Where is it that you want to make a change? Take the time to think things through, because there is this fuzziness still, right? And so Neptune's very active over there in Pisces, and so there's kind of like confusion about what is real and what is illusionary. So pay attention, but you have some beautiful things happening here. So you are going to be asked this week to think on your feet. You have the fox spirit. So take the time to again, what is real, what is illusionary, and what is the best way to move in the direction you want to go. You have the whale mystery, trust the great spirit. I really think that you're going to start to be inspired. You're going to start getting excited about it, but I don't think you're going to have enough information to truly proceed forward, and you are being encouraged by the hummingbird to be where you are right now. So really focus when you're driving. Focus on your driving. I saw so many people out there this week. I couldn't believe it, what they were doing. I thought, are you not paying any attention at all around you? So try to avoid the accident potential. Some of the aspects of Mars this month has a real heightened potential for car accidents. So I really want to encourage you to focus, be where you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. If you are talking to a loved one, be engaged in that conversation. Don't be trying to do work and have the conversation. If you're doing work, don't try to be having the conversation. Like, focus on one thing at a time. That's how you're going to manage this energy. But there's a need to be balanced. It can't be all work, no play. It can't be all play, no work, right? So try to bring it all into balance. And you have two beautiful cards here of collaboration. We have the ant spirit and the bee spirit. Both of them work in tandem. Both of them, oh, this is interesting. Okay, so the bee goes out and it finds where the flowers are, and then it performs a little dance when it gets home to give directions. It gives directions. It explains how to get where they're going. So it's working in collaboration with the rest of the hive to get something that supports every one of them, right? And the ants do the same thing. Only they don't dance, but they lay down a scent trail for each of them to follow. And so there is a communication with those on your team in order to work collaboratively this week on Monday to create something that benefits the whole group. So that is some beautiful energy for Monday. I think Monday can be very productive if we stay focused on the thing that's right in front of us. On Tuesday, this is the last day before the moon goes new. And so the energy is always a little rough. The moon will be moving at 8:41 in the morning into Libra. And it'll take all day before it gets into that trine energy with Saturn, but I think you'll be feeling the build of it all day. Like, how do I create the structure? So it is a great day for communicating. Again, you still have these communication cards playing in this week. And so how can you communicate and build the structure toward where you're going? I think you're going to get informations and downloads that are going to come in. But I think the best energy for having these really constructive communications is going to be in the evening. That Saturn in your sign is so slowed down, it's not really moving. And so it's building power. It's very powerful. So the moon, this is listening to your heart in the evening. I really think and having heart-to-heart conversations with the people in your life that really matter. So you have one enchanted evening, the perfect night. So I know Tuesday night hardly seems like a date night, but, take advantage of the energy while it's lying around. And then you have fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elementals to achieve your goals. Again, this you can say, yes, that's about staying grounded and working with the magic, but this is the teamwork. This is the teamwork. This is a week to really focus in on how can you create the teamwork that really brings in your idea. On Wednesday, that's when we have the new moon. It's at 7:05 a.m. Okay, so the 7 and the 5. All right, well, Okay, yeah, all right. So the last two digits, it's at 1325. So 13 degrees, that's foundational, and the 25 is spiritual. And so it's laying down a foundation that speaks to your soul, speaks to your spirit. This is where you're planting your seed of intention, and do take the time at some point during the day to sit down and write out what your goals are. Take some quiet time for it. Pluto moves direct at 2:29 in the afternoon, Eastern Daylight Time. But Pluto is, again, that six energy, that healing energy of the six with at 24 degrees and 19 minutes. And so 19 is a 1. It's so healing and initiating. How can you initiate something that will heal your soul, that will heal your community, that will heal whatever situation you're dealing with? So Aquarius, this is some beautiful energy to be working with. Later in the evening, the moon is going to trine Jupiter, also in your sign. So there is just this beautiful energy all day long. The moon's going to conjunct Mercury during the day. So I think this is a good day to get really clear on what it is that you're working toward. And again, here you go. You have the chance to really see where it is that you're going, and understand that you are going to be supported through this process by the divine, by source. Coming up on the 1010 gateway, it is definitely about being supported by the divine source. And so you have all kinds of support around you. I wanted to, okay, look at this. So I'm using the Light Seers Tarot for the energy around that new moon and once the moon gets into Scorpio, which it does on Thursday morning at 10:22 a.m. Because that moon in Scorpio is really communicating with the planets about making the choices. And the information is going to come through your dreams, it's going to come through your heart space. And so here we have, it sits right here in this two. The two of pentacles, the two of wands, but we have the six of pentacles. And again, that energy showing up of the six, right? And so it is picking, it is deciding which one helps to create the balance in your life that you're looking for. And then we have the Knight of Wands taking action. So if I were going to pick one of these, I'm going to go with the Knight of Wands. Let's just see what the Knight of Wands says as far as they all come with a mantra. I love this deck. If you only get one tarot deck, go with this one. It is beautifully written and the messages are fabulous. So it says, in the pursuit of the imagined, I manifest this fire with infectious feelings of inspiration. In the pursuit of the imagined, I manifest this fire with infectious feelings of inspiration. I have clear vision and I take inspired action. This is a magical week. Magical, really. All right, so the moon is going to move into Sagittarius on Saturday. One thing I want to mention about Friday, the sun is going to conjunct, that's the inspired action. It's going to conjunct Mars. Yeah, inspired action. It's all over this week. Okay, so Saturday is a really auspicious day if you are going to submit something. If you want to submit your college application, 12:18 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, adjust for your time zone, but Mercury is going to conjunct Mars, and they've been talking about and taking action on whatever it was you're trying to start back on the new moon in Virgo last month on September 6th. And so it's a good time to take the next step. The next step in that plan, even though it would have been something that was already initiated, so it's fine to work on it during a retrograde, and this is anything that you're communicating. So, do you need to submit some written paperwork? Do you need to make a phone call? I know it's a Saturday, but if you can use that auspicious time, I would do that. I would really work with that energy. We do have the moon that moves into Sagittarius right before that. Sagittarius is the long distance. It is the view. It is the moving in the direction you want to go. And so this is really supportive of this, and the moon will conjunct Venus that day at around 3:37 p.m. And so when that happens, this is about really, Venus is what is important to you. Where do you find the value? And so this is a great day. I would definitely take advantage of it. So you have here the Mystic Healer energy for the moon in Scorpio. And it is healing energy flows through you. And so what are you working on? And this is a week to really focus on that healing energy. We have the sixes that showed up everywhere. This is some beautiful energy, but it comes out of freaking nowhere. So hold on. Healing energy flows through you, the Mystic Healer. I think it's a good time. Okay, so you guys have been at odds with some kind of a situation. So this teamwork. Okay, all right. Thank you. All right, so here remember at the beginning of the week we started with this collaboration being the way to go. Your ability to collaborate is going to benefit you. So again, lean into that energy. I want to just take a moment about the 1010 gateway. The 1010 gateway is about initiating something new, but it feels challenging. It feels like it is definitely a dramatic step in a kind of new direction, maybe a totally new direction for you. So it's going to feel challenging, but it will be worth it when you get there. But here's the best thing about it. Saturn is going to be moving direct in conjunction with this. So you have the support of your ruling planet, and the 1010 gateway is always about being supported by the divine source. So whatever this thing is, whatever it is that you're trying to do, and on top of that, the moon is going to cross the galactic center. It has far-reaching consequences in your life. So when you are planting your seeds of intention this month, it isn't just about where the moon is. It is about where are you, what is the turning point in your life, and what direction do you want to go in and take the appropriate steps. So you have to be moving. You have to take steps. You have the Knight of Wands. You need to take action. But it doesn't mean that you need to know the whole path. You just need to know the next one or two steps, and you need to be willing to take them. Okay? So have a great week. Be productive. This looks amazing. And I will see you guys back here. Your monthly came out last week, so if you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. Over on Facebook, I do a daily reading, which will break down this energy a little bit more day by day, so that might be very helpful this week. And, of course, next Monday, the monthlies come out. I mean, the weekly comes out on Mondays. I can almost talk. Mercury's kind of messing with me this time. All right, you guys have a great week. Be productive. Talk to you soon.